Hi, it's Tanya D, and please excuse the fan noise. It's really freaking hot here, and I cannot not have the fan on. But anyway, I'm going to do my Q&A, so yeah, stay tuned so you can hear the questions you asked and my answers to them. Okay, so I'm just gonna scroll down my laptop. It's right here, so if you see me looking this way a lot, it's because I'm going to go look through them. Okay, so I had asked on Snap and Instagram and Twitter, asked me questions, and I didn't get any. I just got one Instagram question, and I got some Facebook questions, but I'll put those in later because people are still asking me because I just posted it right now. So, yeah, so Lucky Charm with the 4, 101. I gotta find this question, I'm so sloppy. On Instagram, what made you get into YouTubing? Okay, so if you look a while back, I kind of posted videos of my son's homecoming with my husband, him and his girlfriend at the time. They were little kids. His best friend, Sage, dancing. So, and then you'll see a couple of times where I opened influencer, but I was like sitting on my bed and wasn't really into it. So, what got me into it, I was always watching YouTube. I've always wanted to put myself out there, but I was afraid, like my age, and you know, I seen so many horrible, mean comments that people made. So I was like afraid that was gonna happen, but then my husband was like, who cares? Do you really care? You don't even care that when people make comments to you in, you know, in real life. Why would you care what somebody says on a keyboard? And I'm like, that's freaking true, right? And so I was always asked about my eyeshadow, but I think that's another question later. So anyway, I was like, okay, let me make one. So I happened to be at the hospital with the pain pump, and I had an IV sticking out my neck. Oh my gosh, that video is so freaking embarrassing. But I had an IV sticking out of my neck, and I was given a free face cream and from Philosophy. And so I was there for about a week. So I was doing the review and letting people know what I thought about it. And I thought, wow, this is such a good idea. Let me post it up. Yeah, mind you, I get out of the hospital, I'm off all the medication. And now that I've made so much videos, I go back and I'm like, should I take this off? What were you thinking? But then I'm like, I shouldn't take it off because, you know, that's me. But I thought, so, I don't know, my husband encouraged me. He was like, you know what, this would make you happy. You've always talked about it. You've been talking about it for years. This is your dream. Who cares what anybody says? I have your back. Do what you want to do. Do it. And I was like, but what do I do, you know? I didn't really know what to do. He goes, do whatever you want. Who says you have to have a certain thing on your channel all the time? And I was like, you know what? Why? Why should I have, you know, be like, oh, I'm only gonna do beauty, I'm only gonna do reviews. I'm gonna mix, match, do whatever I want, right? But anyway, that's what got me into YouTube. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to Dory's Stories. And please excuse the barking. Dory's Stories also has a YouTube, and she does art, she does poetry readings, and she does story time about paranormal stuff. She's very talented, a very talented artist, so she is a must follow. A lot of these people are must follows because they're very faithful. And anyway, so she asked, what got you interested into makeup? Okay, what got me interested in makeup? I was a big time tomboy in high school. Like, I wore boy clothes. I shopped in the boys department all the way up to my junior year. And I would put makeup here and there, but I wasn't into it. Let's see. Yeah, and then it wasn't about, I'm 40 now, probably when I was 36, 4 years ago, I got into, you know, just foundation, powder, and that. It wasn't until probably like a year ago I got into the contouring, the highlight. I got into all of it because I don't know, I loved the way I felt in it. I loved what I can create using makeup, and I love how I look with all my freckles and my scars from all, you know, the accidents I've been in. I love showing that too, but I also love what makeup can do, and I like it, and that's what got me into makeup. just because I like it. And do you have a favorite brand? Okay, so I'm gonna do drugstore and high-end. I like when I go to the drugstore, I head to the L'Oreal section, the Milani, and then the e.l.f. and then I'll look everywhere else. So that's what L'Oreal, if I had to just buy one, it would be L'Oreal. Now as for drugstore, I have Too Faced and Tarte. I have so much, I have a lot of those. I tend to go to those more, but right now at this moment, Tarte is my favorite. I have the foundation. I think I'm wearing a lot, like almost everything Tarte on my face, not on my eyes. So Tarte, I'm gonna say Tarte is my favorite from Sephora and L'Oreal drugstore. Okay, do you like matte, pearl, or sparkly products the best? I like to mix and match them. I like matte or foil, if you see like the dual chrome kind of things. I like that. As for sparkly, I don't like glitter. Glitter falls out, and I'm a big chested girl, so when it falls out, it's like I'm trying to say, look at me, I'm Vegas, look at me, it's Christmas, open me up. And that's why I don't like sparkly stuff, because it falls out. How is your weight journey going? Okay. I kind of put it on a wait because my personal trainer is on vacation and other personal stuff, and then I got real sick. I started having severe chest pain and found out that my esophagus is swollen and stuff, but so yeah, and then I was gonna start working out again by doing dance. I had bought Just Dance, but I had this neck thing going on, and it's been like 3 days, so I'm still eating better, but I'm not heavy exercising right now, but I am gonna get back on it, and my mother-in-law wants me to join her gym, so it's gonna be happening again. It will, because I miss it. Okay, and what inspires you? Well, my kids inspire me. The little things they do, art, ways what they do, poetry, movie. I get inspiration from a little bit of everything. Okay, now Sarah N, she also has a YouTube, and she's got a little Hello Kitty icon. I love Hello Kitty. But anyway, her questions are, how many kids do you have? I have 4. I have 3 that I birthed, and right now I'm in the process of adopting our 4th, and I can't get into it right now. We have our final court date June 20th, but I can't get into the details because we're still going to court. But as soon as it happens, I will let you know about everything I've gone through. Okay, and what is your job? I am a provider for a hospice care center. Do you get paid for doing YouTube? As of right now, no. You know, of course, when you monetize your videos, you get paid, you know, technically, you know, all that stuff, for like a penny for every time somebody does an ad. But you know, if you monetize your video, you know exactly what I'm talking about, so you know it's not a big paycheck. But yeah, so as money cash wise, I can say no, but as in product wise, yes, because I get sent a lot of free things for people wanting me to try and give my opinion. As for products, yeah, because I'm saving. One time I got $310 worth of moisturizing products, which is amazing and good. The only thing I didn't like was the perfume. What do you suggest is a good face contoured look should be equipped for a basic starter? Okay, where is that? So I was gonna show you some kits that I have, but I can't find them right now. If you're barely beginning, don't go out and buy something very expensive. Maybelline sells Contour Master thing, and it's got a blush, highlight, and contour, and that's inexpensive. Hard Candy has cream and powder kit, which is awesome. So I think you should start with cream. And the reason why is because it's easier to wipe off. So let's say you put your foundation on and you do the cream and you don't like the way it looks, but you can just rub it off, cover it with foundation, and then you're good to go. Dina Stam asked me that, and she also has a YouTube channel, and she's very sweet, and I love her already, and she's just a new subscriber. Okay, so Pet Monster. Now he asked me a crap load of questions. But anyway, and Pet Monster also has a YouTube. It's Pet Monster Monster Chick, and they are so amazing. They've been supportive since the very beginning of when I really started being active on my channel, and always commenting, always there. And anyway, you should follow them too. Okay, so why do they call donut holes when they're really balls? They could fit in the hole in your mouth. More like a donut, you have to really bite. The ball could just fit right in the hole in your mouth. So pop it in that hole. That's why they call it holes. Why do we drive on a parkway and park in a driveway? Because they were on some stuff when they decided to name stuff. Yeah. What is the meaning of life? 42. If you could change one thing about YouTube, what is it and why? Okay, I'm fairly new on YouTube. I really don't know all the ins and outs of YouTube, but I would say before you tax, I don't know what you call it, where YouTube says you can only make 15-minute videos. I think they should really look into the person reporting and really watch the videos before they tell somebody that, because start flagging your videos because they don't like what you said, and then all of a sudden you get punished for something, so I don't think that's fair. Also, I get constructive criticism. When you start threatening people and calling them a whale, I don't think that should be allowed. And yeah, so I just don't like the bullying. I like your message of create, not hate, and I think that should be pushed more. Okay, and then Pet Monster has a question for Kai, so I thought he should answer, and that is your question right there.
My favorite music is K-pop.
Okay, it says, what's your son's favorite music? And he says, K-pop. That's it? I thought you liked hip-hop.
I like K-pop, rap,
He's not my child. I like rock. And alternative.
I like a little bit of country, not that much.
You're definitely not my child. Get out of here. Okay. What kind of car do you drive? I drive a minivan. Where's the cheapest place to buy things? Garage sales? Yard sales? Goodwill? Thrift stops? The drug dealer on the corner, desperate and wanting it, a next hit, so he's willing to sell anything for $1. What's your favorite season and why? My favorite season is autumn. I live in Texas. We get really 2 seasons, hot and cold, but yeah, autumn is where it's like the perfect, it's 80 degrees all the time, and it's like perfect, and it gets nice and cool at night, so autumn is my favorite. What's your stress reliever? My stress reliever is putting on makeup. When I get bored and I put makeup on, I read, I listen to books if I need to have it dark and just focus on just what I'm listening to. Yeah, that's my stress reliever, and some other stuff that I can't get into because I don't know what is appropriate or not. Okay, now I think that is it. So I have Christina Sanders, Fierce Glam Ma. She's asking me a question, and it's, why did you start making videos? And I addressed that already. And what are your favorite videos to watch? So I watch beauty to comedy to react videos. I always look for bloopers, like on television shows, movies. I love that stuff. That's what I watch a lot. Unicorn or mermaid? Unicorn. Because they're magical. Okay, now I do have 3 Facebook questions. Rosie asked, how long does it take to do your makeup? It depends. Like this look, because I've never done it before and I was going off a picture, probably took me just 30 minutes on my eyes. and then 10 minutes on the face. So about 40 minutes to an hour. It depends what I'm doing, how detailed. Usually when it's everyday thing, like if I want to do it real quick to go to work, it takes me like 10-15 minutes because I really do it quick and don't care, and then put eyeshadow. So yeah, about 20 minutes. Okay, Amber, what make style would you not do? Oh, makeup style. What? Amber asks, what makeup style would you not do? I will not, I don't know. Glitter in places. I love looking at glitter. I don't like having glitter all over. Okay, so Samantha asked how she can make drugstore makeup look more expensive, like high-end. And primer, I can't stress enough, primer. Primer and wetting your brush for your eyeshadow so it could pop. Like I have these drugstore foundations, and this is full coverage. This covers a lot. And then this is full coverage. It could give you, you know, all one even tone or full coverage, depending on how much you put on. And this is Maybelline Fit Me, Milani Conceal and Perfect. And then there is also the Maybelline Dream Velvet in matte. And in fact, I have Born This Way. This is very expensive stuff, but sometimes I reach for this. If I have these two next to each other, I will reach for this more because I like the coverage it gives me. And yeah, so I love this. I love this foundation. Don't get me wrong, this is a freaking amazing, but this is also amazing, and it's so much cheaper. It's a lot more affordable. Primer. They sell drugstore companies like Elf, L'Oreal. They sell primer for your eye, primer for your face. Nivea for men, the aftershave balm, that is awesome, amazing primer. It really is. So you don't even have to buy expensive primer. Put it on your face and your makeup sets. Those, let me double check again. Okay, so that was all the questions I had. For now, there is a tag that I was tagged in from somebody. They wanted me to do this YouTube question tag, but I think this is long enough with a lot of questions, and I'll do it again. I'll do the tag, get to know your YouTuber tag, you know, stuff like that. But that'll be later, since this is probably like an hour long. I thank you all so much for watching. I'm starting to really sweat now. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe. If you have more questions that you thought about, feel free to ask me down below. Down there in the comment section. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a blessed day. Bye. Now, I kind of glimpsed? I kind of glimpsed. Glimpsed at what? I don't know. It's my new word. It's kind of been put on a halt. Halt? Who goes there? Why did I do that? Stop. In the name of love. I don't know why you did that. Okay, depending. Anyway, I thank you all so much for watching.